I'm a woman. I can't do this. Oh, they won't like me. I'm ugly. Look, I have a pimple. Look at my wrinkles. I'm stuck. I don't deserve it. I should stay home so no one sees me. I can't get dressed. I can't decide what to wear. No, I'm not worthy. I don't deserve this. I can't get dressed. Can't decide what to wear. No, I'm going back to bed. I can't. I am not worthy. You aren't gorgeous. I'm a magnet to good things. You are successful. You can do this. You deserve this. You're a leader. You're worthy. You are kind and generous. I am abundant to all that I do. I can change anything, and I can do this. With Empowered in Heels.
I want to thank you for being part of Empowered in Heels and watching us every week. This show is for you, everyone. All ladies out there, all women topics. If you have any topics that you would like to have us host in the show, please contact me, Suzy Tamasy, your host. A little bit about myself. I am an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 17 years now. I do have a clothing line called Suzy Q Jewels, in which we donate a portion of our sales to women's shelters across Ontario with fashion shows, events, and so on. I do have 2 magazines, and one is called Biz and Fashion, and the other is called Empowered in Heels. So I have a diversity of entrepreneurship under my belt, and this is why I have this show, is to help women empower themselves to the next level with their businesses and with their personal topics and journeys so that they can inspire others. I am so delighted for my next guest. She has this bundle of energy from when I met her from the first time. She just vibrates that room, and you just want to meet her because you have that magnet energy. Let me give you a little brief bio about her. Her name is Lovemore Cher. She is an amazing person. If you ever met her in person, you would know that magnet I'm talking about. She's a mother. She's a Lovemore ambassador and sister. So she has this love with her name. Lovemore chef. I've tried her food and it's amazing. And most of all, she's a Lovemore life coach. This is something that she truly resonates with, because when I met her the first time, she just has this energy to connect with people and give that love that she has with me. Welcome to Empowered in Heels. Lovemore Cher. I have to get used to this level.
Thank you so much. I'm so delighted to hear. I greet you, of course, in love. I even have my candle to signify the light that we both are, because each one of us bring a beautiful light to the world. And I really lit this morning to kind of help me get ready for this, but to also share the reminder that shine bright, shine bright. Let your light shine. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being part of Empowered in Heels, because I know you are an empowered woman. And for me to have you here, I wanted you to share your passion of what you do and what really resonates in giving that vibrant love that you have and you share.
I am enjoying in purpose when I arise each morning. I not only get out of bed for my family and for my clients, I get out of bed for a larger purpose that keeps me full. It drives me through the day. Like when I go to bed at night, I have a beautiful high spirit of expectancy. I'm expecting to get up in the morning to greet my community, to greet my Lovemore community, and that, honestly, Suzy, I don't even know if I have the words to fully express what that does for me, but that's what gives me energy. And I was actually speaking to a fellow Lovemore sister yesterday, and she said, "You give so much. How do you do that?" And I said, "It makes me full. It makes me full. It gives me energy." I mean, especially in this time, there has to be more than just getting up and living. I want to thrive. I want to feel full, and I want to be able to maintain my energy.
Love that. It's so true. Myself, I find giving as my energy of rewarding myself by giving an example and causing that funnel effect so others can want to give or give that life and energy that you have. So tell me, was it something you had as a child, or is it something that you developed further on in your life? Is it something that just ignited all of a sudden?
I do believe it was always there internally. I'm just really waiting to be unfolded and to burst out. But I never experienced what I'm experiencing until 5 years ago. So to answer your question, it unfolded in me, and I gave myself permission to tap into all the amazing, beautiful light that's within, and that's what you're experiencing. So before, it wasn't something that a lot of people have seen in me, but it was there. I believe it was there. I just had to recognize in myself that all this beautiful light and the unlimited possibilities of being more of a light, it lies within.
Love it. And you have been a chef for how long? I have tried your food and it's amazing. It's all like healthy food. Can you tell us a bit about your venture with food and now you're a life coach? How did that develop basically?
I would honestly say that I've been cooking and creating since I was 7 or 8, that young. Professionally, I've been a chef for 17 years. And just before COVID, I honestly haven't shared this with a lot of people. I was struggling. I was struggling internally because I felt there's something more. I felt like I reached a professional level that I wasn't moving past here. And I knew that I was equipped for more. I felt inside, I couldn't always explain because I myself didn't understand it, but I felt this burning desire. The voice is saying, you have so much more to offer and to give. I fully didn't understand what was happening until I had the blessing in this time to rest, set, to pause, to continue to dig within, and I found the answer. And the answer that I want to share with you, if we are not unfolding and tapping and finding what are all the unique abilities that we were created with, like our gifts. And if we're not living and serving, then we're not fully. And this is what I learned throughout the season. And it's a beautiful feeling. I feel as if I'm at the space where I wanted to be before COVID. So it's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time in spite of all that is going. I'm choosing to see the beauty around me and choosing to reframe my mindset to allow my eyes to spot the beauty in each day, in each conversation, in each person. It's a beautiful time in myville.
I love it. You know what? Even with your food, when I met you, you always had this beautiful energy. So I am so glad that you're actually giving it as a life coach also, because I find food is a form of art, right? And you do it with love.
Yes.
And coaching is very similar to creating and motivating and inspiring others to do better. And that's kind of like with cooking, right? You're always inspiring to make something delicious and creating and inspiring also. So it relates to what you do and what you're going forward to. So proud of you.
Thank you.
So is there a moment in your life that you would say that what was your pushing point? Would it be in COVID that you're turning like having lemon from COVID to lemonade? Because I know your catering business probably had a halt on it, on everything. Is that what made you push to become a life coach?
Yes, COVID for me answered a lot of my prayers, and I will share this because it is important that we share, because it's in the sharing that we grow and really touch someone and they can resonate. My last event, I was in the kitchen and I broke down crying. And I can share with you my prayer. I said, Lord, it's been 17 years. I've not had a vacation. And Suzy, there's this saying that be careful what you pray for, because it may not come wrapped in how you envision it. I saw a suitcase, a nice hat, and a swimsuit vacation. I didn't see stay at home and learn to sit still and learn to stay at home. But I had to accept what is. I had to reframe my mind and say, this is the vacation that you've been praying for. What are you doing with it? So I took some time. I rested until about May. And around May, I said to myself, now it's time to really ask some serious questions. Like, where am I going? What am I doing? And through the frustration, I'm like, I don't have the financial resources in abundance now to hire a coach. So what did I do? I did the course. I took a life coaching course to kind of guide me. And while I'm going through this process, I'm listening to my heart, and I'm like, I've been doing this for others for years behind the scenes. And what really reconfirm why I should be doing this, I've always had a friend, a Facebook friend, we've never met. And every week he would say to me, you need to coach others. And stubborn me wasn't listening, but I finally had my own heart touching. Cheryl, listen to my heart, listen to your own heart conversation. Like, you were created for this in this season. I have no idea what the future holds or where it's shaping me to go, but I'm taking it moment by moment. And in this moment, I will use all my expertise, all my experiences, my own personal struggle to empower others to know that there is abundance and possibilities. And I want to stretch their mindset and know that you can have your dreams. You can stop thinking small and getting to know who you are. It's a beautiful time. I'm thankful for where I'm at, and I'm so ready to share the love and the experience I've had, and to at least help one person each day as much as I can.
I love that. You're so inspiring, because honestly, you're just showing that your true sense of your persona is not all success. And we go through this in life to make us stronger and to value ourselves and revalue it, where we are and what we've been doing and how we can better ourselves every time. It's a goal for one to always improve themselves, to push them to the next level and not get stagnant and stuck. And I'm really delighted that you actually shared that to our audience. And that's so empowering as a woman to say that, you know what, there was a time I truly was overloaded and I needed some time and God gave it to me and I turned it out to be even better because it's something that I've always done in my life, because that's what I was trying to say with the food. I noticed you had this energy and you had this positive way of doing your food. You always had like positive wordings and positive the way you decored. It was always inviting. So you already had it in you and you found it. And I'm so glad you're exercising that.
Thank you so much. I now that I sit here, I saw the preparation, because I when I started my catering brand, I didn't have the positive words. The positive words came around 2016, and I fell in love with it because it brought me peace. So God has a way of preparing us, but you have to get to the destination and look back and say, oh, that's why. That's why He was like preparing me to say, you are someone who feed the mind, body, soul, and spirit. And now He's added the element of life coaching to that beautiful umbrella. I'm just in awe, honestly.
I know, it always interconnects. When I was doing my magazine last year of Empowered in Heels, and I was actually sitting down to write down about my story and how, and then I'm here, oh my God, it all interconnects as a puzzle. And you just get so astonished as to how, oh my gosh, thank you, God. This is why I'm doing this. This is why you're put on earth for. And I think that's the best way to live, is with a purpose to do good in life. And do it without anything coming back to you. Don't expect it to come back. So if you decide to help someone today, don't expect them to come and say, give you an accolade or thank you or whatsoever. Just do it with your heart, and God sees everything. So He's
Absolutely.
the one that rewards you. So I love that so much, and thank you for sharing your downfalls and upfalls. That's so amazing. So that was your pushing point and your downfall. Did you have a downfall that you were overworking yourself to a limit that you broke down and had that opportunity of COVID to bring you back to life?
Your question, I didn't hear the fullness of the question. Do you mind repeating for me?
So related to downfalls and where you became and where you were before. So with COVID, it pushed you to the next level in your coaching, correct?
Yes.
Is that all that came from it? Is the coaching, did it bound you more to your family to engage and find out where you're going for the next level?
There were so many COVID blessings. I hope that I have time to share with you. What I wanted to share is, a lot of times situation happens and you have to see the blessings in them. I'm not sure if you knew that my Facebook account got hacked in June.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
So
Okay.
the reason why I'm sharing it is because I've always wanted to rebrand under Lovemore, but I was like, I'm gonna wait because I don't have the funds. And the moment my account got hacked, and 3 days after, I said, God, this is a part of your plan, and I get the message. He was saying, now is a beautiful opportunity to rebrand under Lovemore. You've always wanted to rebrand under Lovemore. This is who you are. This is your lifestyle. This is your mission. This is your purpose. And I'm like, why am I waiting? So I took the opportunity and I ran with it. I'm like, I am not waiting. I'm not going to wait until this or that, or wait for the perfect time. That was the message. This is such a beautiful time for me to do the things that I've always wanted to do. to have meaningful conversation, to sit and eat properly, to send some love note to my family and friends, and connect with them, Zoom conversations with contacts that I've never had an opportunity to do because I was always so busy. I wasn't, and the best part of it all, Suzy, I gotten sleep. That's on my top right hand corner of my Lovemore Masterpiece vision board. I write that I want to maintain a lifestyle where I get 8 hours sleep per day, and I have to put my hands up and I say yes, yes, yes. This is one of the biggest blessings, is that I've been able to get sleep, reconnect with myself, love myself on a deeper level, get to know who I am even more, so I can show up and really experience and share the experience of what I'm experiencing. It is a beautiful time. It wasn't always easy. The first part of the COVID was difficult because I was exploring and digging deep and trying to figure out where is this leading me. But I had to learn to, one thing that I must share, one of the biggest things that I must share, I learned through COVID to do things afraid. And I'm going to repeat. I learned through COVID to do things afraid because I was designing and creating a Lovemore journal. And the voice is saying, you can't create a journal. You don't have what's going to be inside. And I didn't have the content for inside, but I had the cover. And I came downstairs and I closed my eyes and I said, Cher, start by starting. And I was fearful. But one thing I learned, which I really want to share with especially ladies, whenever you feel fearful, stand up and don't give that voice permission to be louder than your voice. Stand up like I did, and I closed my eyes and I said, start by starting. I picked up the phone and I called the designer. I said, I don't know what's inside. I can see the cover. Let's start. And that's what I did. So one of my biggest tips that I want to share, even when afraid, start. Take a step. Call someone. Like, reaffirm yourself that you can do it. But it's such a beautiful blessing. I know I'm getting all excited, but just really revisiting and talking what I've been through is really reminding me how far I've come.
That is remarkable. Honestly, I admire that because we find those downfalls that we push through and we can share it to the world and say, you know what, we do have these ups and downs, and it's conquering it and getting over that fear, because a lot of people stop when they get that fear and don't continue onwards. And I love your message. It's so empowering. So tell me a bit about your background. And you mentioned something about your mother. I would love you to share that with the world.
It must be shared because when we speak about Lovemore, Lovemore is a legacy left by my amazing, wonderful mother who's in heaven. I just want to reframe the conversation about that because I want to keep this conversation with smiles and just let you know that I'm in a great space. And if I must share, the biggest catalyst from losing my mom was founding myself. And when I was writing my content, I literally started by saying, death saved me. Death saved me. Losing my mother was the biggest catalyst that went like this. Cher, wake up. Choose to live, not only exist. And I was in such a dark place, and waking up and choosing to live to the promise of my late mother, where she asked me, please find who you are and find your own happiness. So every single day I wake up honoring my mom's last name, and I will admit and I will confess that for almost 42 years this powerful name and legacy was in our family, and I never paid attention. And God said, you know what, it is time. And He has a way of doing stuff. He'll take stuff from you to get your attention. He'll take away to birth something larger than we can ever see. And this is my life. This is what I breathe. This is what also gets me out of bed.
Love it. Wow. You know what? That energy just gave me goosebumps because you live it and you love it and you truly in focus and want to share it, which is so inspiring. We are going to go to a break and we will be back on Empowered in Heels. So welcome back, everyone. We are so loved today with Lovemore Cher on board. She has this vibrant energy. Honestly, if you need a life coach, please contact her, and I know she will give her 100% to you, even more, because she is such an inviting lady, and she gives and gives and gives, and very similar to me. I give and give and give, but it's so much rewarding for me. People ask me, "You're always helping others. How can we help you?" It's like, you know what? I love helping people. It's so rewarding, and I see that in Lovemore Cher. So, Lovemore, welcome back to Empowered in Heels and Empowering Women today. I want to ask you a question. I see it in you. You have this vibrant passion, and you want it to stand out. So give us a big message that you can give to us to empower women today. I know you said, get rid of fear, don't think of fear, don't stop it. What else would you love to say to other women today that are hearing that need to be empowered?
As a woman who didn't have a voice for almost 42 years, I think that's one thing that I want to share. Get to know you, get to know your voice, own your voice, and wonderful ladies, empower others by sharing who you are through your voice. And your voice is not only audio, your voice is your message, your voice is your presence, your voice is how you show up. So ladies, if there's anything that I would love to share with you, and there's so much things I want to share with you, but because of where I'm coming from, and I see the blessings in being able to express myself, if you want to step forward, know your voice, and share your voice. It is, in fact, time.
So true. I think a lot of us women, we hold back and we don't share, or we're scared to say something because we're so critical on ourselves, and we're afraid that people are going to say, "Oh, you know what, she said that wrong," or whatever. No, don't hold back. If you need to say something, say it, and learn to say it in a good way, because we want to inspire positivity, and bringing it out in a positive way is such a rewarding way that, never stay back. Never be fearful, because a lot of times we stop and we don't. I lost my voice for 25 years too, and then when I found my voice, no one can stop me now. So this is why we empower each other so much, is because now you need to stand up. Don't let anyone say you can't do this or you can't do that because of this. You have a voice, so don't leave it silent. Bring that voice out. Love that. Love that.
Absolutely.
Cher. So with that, can you provide some tips and mission statement on a statement you believe in related to your business and to your daily life? Is there something that you do ritual every day that other women can do and take on as an example?
Absolutely. I've created a personal blueprint that I've really put forth in our journal. I follow through daily, and I created this journal based on where I was. As I said, I didn't have a voice, I didn't have confidence, I didn't know how to love myself. So the blueprint is on a day-to-day basis for me. It's prayers, starting my day off in prayers, starting my day off by myself in worship, in singing, in dancing, rejoicing, and just giving thanks for the day. So it's gratitude, prayers, worship, movement, getting to know me, where I can do the things, and I call it a joy list. And my joy list is knowing and identifying and going to all the things that really brings the joy and the energy just overflowing and just really making me smile more. And it's self-reflection, and it's creating the task and the achievements that we want to achieve in a day without overwhelming ourselves. So bite-sized that we can manage, and going through the day loving ourselves so this can overflow, so we can be the person to take care of our household and to take care of our family and friends, or whoever we're assigned to bless in that day. So this is our Lovemore blueprint, just to kind of keep it concise and short so you get an idea. But most importantly, find the time and start the day with you, and put you top of the list. Like when we're going through a list of things that we want to do, make sure your name is number one, not at the bottom, not in the middle. Number one. You deserve to be number one, because you are an empowered lady in 2020, heading into 21. Please put yourself at the top of the day's list. Any list and all that you're creating, make sure your name is there. I want to see your name there as well.
Awesome. So true. We tend to put so many hats on us. We're, teachers, leaders, doctors, we cure our kids, we're, make food, Put yourself first. That's a really great message, and I love that. So where can we find you?
I am on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter. I would highly suggest you connect with me first on Facebook, and anyone I connect with, I have a conversation with. I welcome them to Lovemore. I just don't want to have people connected to me and we're never talking. So we start off by Facebook, then I introduce you to my Instagram pages, and because I want to be able to get to know you more. So on Facebook, it's Lovemore, which is my mom's last name, Cher. So my full name is actually Shareen. I want that. So Shareen, most people call me Cher, some people call me Lovemore. So Facebook, Lovemore, Cher, Sher, McClocking, which is dad's last name, one of my parents, and it's McLaughlI. Find me on Facebook, and I'll introduce you to my groups and other pages if that's something that you want.
That's amazing. So do you have like a community group that you would add them onto? Are you starting a community group?
Yes, I do have a community group. It is Lovemore Lifestyle. It's a group on Facebook. I also have a fan page, Lovemore Lifestyle, and I have my Instagram pages. So there's a lot of pages, and I'd rather not overwhelm them. I'd rather take them to one central spot for them to get to know me more and see if my lifestyle and my vibrancy is something that they resonate with, and we take it from there. We have a conversation. I get to know who they are. We develop meaningful conversations, because you know what, Suzy, I want to be able to go from connecting to conversations to community, and that is what I'm trying to build.
Love that. And you know what? Not too many life coaches do that. They just want to get to the business, and they don't want to resolve your problem or where your stopping point is. So that's why I think it's such a different vibe you have as a life coach, that you actually want to engage and communicate and inspire them to the next level, which is so much more to come, and bring that voice to your voice, because you truly deserve to stand out, everyone. And lovely ladies, we have something inspirational every time I do my shows. I want to do by giving back. So we have a special word for you today. It's hope. So bring hope to yourself that you can bring so much more to your life for the years to come. 2021 is approaching us quite fast. And I know this half of this year has been a journey for us, and we've learned, and it's actually been a blessing. Look at Lovemore Cher. She turned it all around from being so busy to break down to a positive way of being a life coach and managing her own time in her own schedule, which is so enticing. So why can you not do that today? Why can you not pursue something that you can love and do it for yourself and not do it for someone else? Because that's where I was 25 years ago, working for a corporate company, stuck there, giving my 20 hours to that company and saying, why can I not do it for myself? And that could be your pushing point today, is to say, am I really doing something I love and I am going to put 100% to and develop it and have it grow and be happy and fulfilled, then be miserable and say, oh, I'm going to work because I need a paycheck. Love what you do, because honestly, if you love what you do, your life goes so much better and you deserve it. Truly do deserve it. So hope is my word for today. I do a contest every time I have a show, and I give out a style you box out. So if you type in the comments hope, I will send you a style you box for Christmas. So we're doing our fashion segment for the season to come, so you will get our new collection in there. So thank you so much, Lovemore Cher, for being part of our Empowered Woman. It's these shows that empower me to do what I love to do. It's always been my dream to have a show to help women, and just not only hope. It's you are helping us, because you're giving us so many tips as to what you've experienced and how you pushed yourself to the next level and how you have this energy and magnitude of a persona that no one has. And that's one thing you should think. Everyone is different. No one can do what you do or even copy what you do if you have your own persona. So carry your own persona. And you know what? You don't need to look for people. They should be looking for you. And because they want to be with you because of your persona. Because there's a lot of copycats out there. Don't let the copycats take over your personality. Thank you so much for being on Empowered in Heels and empowering us women today. Lovemore Cher. I am so delighted. I'm leaving this show with so much love, because you are a loving, kind person and giving. And please connect with her. You know, if you're looking for a life coach, and this is the time that people are, you know, either stressed out, depressed, looking at their work as to what they're going to do with their lives, connect with Lovemore Cher. She can help you get you to the next level. Don't do it alone. Sometimes being alone might give you that fear and stop you from getting you to the next level. So thank you Tvchaar, for having me as your host. It's our almost 20th episode. Can you believe it? And we're going full throttle for the next year. And our mega event is coming in February 2021 with a ceremony awards with my guest, because I honor them for being an empowered woman. So thank you for having us today. Thank you, Lovemore Cher. I have to remember your mom now.
That's
Have a great day. Bye-bye.